Okay. Hello everyone. Today is Wolv esports versus Legion esports. This is going to be the third last game before playoffs, and this will decide whether or not Legion will be uncontested staying in the top four or not. Wolv are already 100% staying in the top four. No team can kick them out anymore, as is Alpha. But Legion, Fall, SYM, and Panda, they are all still in a fight to stay in or get to top four. Okay, so both teams are ready, so let's go. Map is theme park with Wolves starting on attack and Legion starting on defense. Oh, okay. So now seeing Wolves lineup, I was gonna give my prediction being like an 8-7 to Wolves, but now seeing they don't have Baron, which is by far their strongest teammate, I think Legion can take this, and they can take it quite strong as well, because there's not many of these people on Wolf that I would say are actually strong. Besides Wright, maybe. I haven't seen the 4 of these people play yet, so we'll see how it's going to go, but I would say that Legion can take this fairly easily, to be honest. So I'm saying 7-3, 7-4 to Legion here. So attacking bans being Blitz and Jackal. Blitz coming out from Legion. They know that Baron, who isn't playing this game, but they wanted to get rid of either Blitz or Zofia because they knew that someone on their team played those 2 operators. And then in defense, they're banning Pulse. That's understandable. There's a lot of breakable floors on this map, which is going to be hard to deal with if they had Pulse. Mira being banned as well, and Jackal. Jackal stopping people from being able to hunt down roamers, and then the Mira ban is understandable as well, because it's, if you don't know how to play against a Mira, it's very, very difficult to deal with. Wolves starting out with a very standard attacking composition here, running 2 fragging ops, 2 hard breaches, and a Thatcher. Was the Ask going to stick pick 2. General Roy going from Vigil to Maestro here. Legion running a fairly intel denial heavy composition here. Right 6 picking onto Gridlock on a Buck here. That's going to be strong because it is Bunk, so Bunk can be attacked very strong from underneath. This Mozzie and Mute play is going to really disable Wolf, because their play style, as I have picked up from watching them play and playing against them, is they like to drone for a lot of the time and then run in to site with all the intel that they have around 20 to 30 seconds left in the round, kill everything and start getting that plant down very quickly. They like to play long, set up their attack, and then take it on 20 seconds. But with Mute and Mozzie, it's going to be really, really difficult to do that. Jaeger, of course, there's no reason to not really run Jaeger, he's always useful. Maestro is going to disable plants, also it's going to help stop thermite charges going off, especially on this this bunk wall here, or daycare, sorry, that can be seen from the cafeteria. Someone does need to get these other 2 walls up, so it's going to be a bit difficult for them to hold this. Right, okay, General Roy is getting back reinforced there. Let's see, 3 people spawning teacups here, 2 people spawning main entrance. That's fairly standard to see. Buck here, if he doesn't go underneath, I would be very surprised. Yeah, it looks like he's going to go underneath here. He's either going to go underneath or he's going to go on hatch. Yeah, it's looking like he's deciding to go underneath.
Deploying drone.
A lot of people on Legion not actually set up for their roams yet. He's still getting his utility down here. Redbridge to anchor this site. Thuggies opening the rotation between Bunk and Day here. So open a hole for C4s through into the kitchen area. We've got QB watching Cash Stash. Dragon Stairs side of the map, I believe that is. Flare watching Yellow Stairs side, so that they can't rotate from either Yellow Stairs or Cafeteria. Some Habana charges are going to be detonated here. That is onto the from Cafeteria onto the daycare wall, which is going to be trouble for their team. I do hear a proximity alarm going off, which is... Imagine. And Red Brick gets a kill onto right. That's going to be really, really difficult for them to retake off of this, because that's Diffuser now. So if Red Brick can hold this Diffuser now, that's going to be really, really difficult for Fake Plats. Wolv even, sorry. Red Brick gets another kill because Illicit didn't really pay attention there. That's 2 kills for Red Brick here. He also has the Diffuser locked down. So that wall being opened was strong. And that's a 3rd kill for Red Brick here. This is amazingly played. Stormy and Dezo get 2 kills, but it doesn't really matter because Red Brick not only has the Diffuser, he's also given man advantage to their team. Thuggy nearly friendly firing on Red Brick here. I don't think Red Brick knew that he got the Diffuser there though, because he's just left it. Let's see. Although none of the attacking members of Wolv are actually going to go for that Diffuser, so it doesn't really matter right now that they're not going for it. Who's this? Thuggy was trying to get an angle onto the Zofia here. He does see it, and he's going to call it out to General Boy, and General Boy doesn't quite get this kill here. So Zofia is in sight now, and he gets Thuggy as well. So Red Brick's going to have to retreat back down to the Diffuser here if he wants to stay alive. He does get the Zofia. That's a quad kill for Red Brick. Is he going to be able to get this ace? He sees the Habana. He knows the Habana doesn't have the Diffuser here, which is going to be really, really... A massive trouble for Dezo here. Dezo also doesn't have any drones, so he can't find Red Brick. He sees him, and Red Brick with the ace on round 1. Wow. Amazingly played there by Red Brick. He got that first pick really quickly, got the Diffuser. Thatcher tried to retake the Diffuser, as did Thermite. Got both of those kills. Killed the Zofia when she wasn't looking for him. And then got that Habana at the end of the round. Perfect plays there coming out from Legion. Amazing plays from Red Brick there. It's going to be a massive morale boost for Legion there, and that's hopefully for their team going to turn into a snowball so they can carry it through, use that momentum to win this game. On Wolv, they're going to have to try and shut that momentum down quite quickly, because if they don't, then they can lose more and more rounds, and it's going to work as an opposite snowball onto them. So they're going to have to retake a round or two. They can sacrifice one more round, but after that they are going to have to start winning them, because otherwise you're going to see them getting a little bit tilted, maybe get a little bit angry and stressed out, and therefore losing more rounds. But we don't know. Anything could happen in this game, because I haven't seen 4 of these players in Wolv play before. I've only ever seen Wright play, and I know that he's strong, but he doesn't drone himself in that often, and when he does, he's not looking in the right places with his drones. He quite often doesn't check his corners, because of course I was playing with him in the mock All-Stars game last night, along with Red Brick, Anthrax, and Ethan, my teammates from Alpha, which was a really, really fun game, and I hope you guys enjoyed that, anyone who watched that. Flare also participated in that, as did QB and General Boy. No one else in this game participated in it. We had Alpha Eclipse from my team, who I was playing against, and then we had Chris the VR, who is someone who's entered for Season 2, but is not playing in Season 1 currently. So Legion decided to go to Throne for their second site. They held Bunk first site, which is a good site to go for. Vigil's going to get this hatch here, and then he's probably going to hide out and avoid their drones, avoid this intel. Red Brick's going to make sure that they can't get through either of the strong walls. Mute's going to stop them getting through the other wall. So they, unless, well, they have brought Thatcher here, so they are probably going to get through the barrels wall. So maybe an impact trick, although no one with impact in sight, so they're going to get this wall. And it's going to be fairly uncontested that they're going to get it right. It's going to enter from above, probably going to get a vertical play here. Surprisingly, they're not going for the Thermite on this wall, though. That might be because it's harder to impact trick a Thermite. But I don't really know. I would have said that Thermite would be better here, because you can get a bigger hole, therefore more line of sight They've actually worked against themselves here, not using thermite. So right as Buck is now in cafeteria, he's going to drone himself further in. Egypt is going to the other side of throne, so they're going to get that crossfire onto throne, and then they're probably going to plant behind the throne itself. Because if they have that crossfire, all they need to do is get behind there, and then they can't be turned. So QB is going to get that pick from above, which is really, really strong, because now they can't open that wall. And then Zofia, Stormy, is going to get the pick back onto Vigil. So that's a very nice refrag from their team, although it is like... QB has done his work, he's gotten a pick, so it's just a trade, and I would say it's more of a trade in the favour of Legion, because they've gotten that thermite pick, which means no more reinforcements going to be open. Red Brick gets a kill onto Habana, so that's really strong. That's taken out a very strong gun, and some reach shot. Zofia is above. Thatcher was just in a gunfight. Let's see. Red Brick in barrels now, has Diffuser, which is really, really strong. They need to, like, Wolv need to retake this. Because if they don't retake this Diffuser, they're screwed. Like, they can't win if they don't have the Diffuser here. Because LGN have numbers advantage, all they need to do is hide. Looks like Alyssa is going to try and... Oh, is he going to go for that Diffuser? He gets picked off when he's trying to shoot the Maestro cam. I think General Boy called that out to Red Brick, and Red Brick just went for the run for it. Red Brick does also see the Zombie, doesn't quite get the pick off yet. He does have a lot of damage onto him though. Not as much as I thought actually. He's on 3/4 health. That is still lower than anyone on Legion. Legion only lost one member and not a single person of their team other than QB has taken a single point in damage. Red Brick does get that kill onto the zombie there. That's a triple kill for Red Brick this round. So Red Brick obviously on point today. Getting 5 kills in the first round, getting an ace in the first round. This second round gets 3 kills, still gets the majority of the kills in these rounds. Just so well played from Legion there. Like, they got that diffuser, and then Wolv just, they don't pay enough attention to the diffuser because they've lost it 2 rounds in a row now, and neither time they've not tried to get it back. They did sort of try to get it back, but it was a little bit too late that round. And of course, Red Brick was watching it. Really, the second you lose a diffuser, you need to be on that. You need to get it back straight away because otherwise the defenders are going to be all over that. This time Legion go into Initiation and Office, a site that I personally don't like to defend, and I also don't see too much as an attacker. King of Egypt just wasting that 6th pick there. Obviously, it was a little bit of a mistake on Wolv's part. Getting a little bit confused, comms not being too great, maybe. This time they're going to bring an IQ instead of a Thatcher this time. That's understandable because the initiation floor... No, okay, never mind. The walls that matter, the floor underneath is not breachable. So I think these guys were expecting Legion to go to Drug. General Boy does take a little bit of damage to QB there. That's obviously hunting those drones has gone a little bit wrong. General Boy has taken some damage, although it doesn't matter too much as he does anchor. So provided that he plays his angles right, it's going to be okay. And he's also going to spend a lot of the round on his Maestro cameras. Flare playing Castle here is going to open a rotation into Cash Stash. IQ does have a drone in there, so she can just drone herself in straight away, probably kill Flare straight away as well. Let's see, where is Red Brick hiding, the man himself? Red Brick is going to post up somewhere, we don't quite know where yet. He's still getting some utility down on Arcade here, so I don't know if he's going to sit here. If he is, it seems to me like it could be quite a strong position to post up. But maybe the Jaeger's going to take that instead. No, the Jaeger's going to back off. Let Red Brick take this instead. So Habana's going to drone herself in on Cafe. I don't think anyone else is actually coming with her though. So yeah, Habana's going to come alone, which isn't too great because one of the 2 hard breachers on the team, you don't really want to have a hard breacher going off alone because if this Habana dies, that's going to work against Wolv quite heavily because hard breachers are always needed. So 2 people of Wolv are inside now, downstairs in lockers. See how this Habana is in now. Let's see what's Red Brick going to do in reaction. So I think Red Brick heard that barbed wire break. If not, then he doesn't know that they are in this building now. QB does, however, probably hear it. And he does see this off here. Hibana's probably going to rush as well here onto QB, so Redbrick really does need to sort this out. Oh, right, okay, Hibana and Goyo both trading some damage here. Is Redbrick going to be able to get this kill, or is he going to fall for the first time this game? A few people on arcade stairs here. Thuggy gets a kill, then Right family refrags that onto QB. So the Jaeger's now gone. That's a really, really strong gun gone for the attacking team. I don't think Redbrick saw that flank coming out from the Hibana here. He does, however, get the down onto the Hibana. I don't think he realized he got the down, but it doesn't matter because it's still out there. So now it's a 2v4 on in the defensive favor. So let's see, how are Wolv going to adapt? They're probably going to, yeah, they're going to get this res off. Hibana, however, still being very, very low health, so it is still going to be very, very strong in Legion's favor, especially because they have the diffuser in sight. I don't know what the IQ was thinking there. I know I'm supposed to be unbiased, but that is just stupid to run into sight with the diffuser alone. General Boy literally with one of, if not the strongest defending gun in the entire game, and all he has to do is watch an angle to hold a diffuser. All Legion have to do here is anchor and hold sightlines. That's all they need to do, and they win. This round is an easy win for Legion. I don't know what Wolv were thinking there, letting an IQ do that. The Thermite's going to get that wall. It's too late now. They don't have time. They don't know where anyone is. They have to retake onto the diffuser to be able to win this round. Right, just get a kill onto Redbrick, but it really doesn't matter at this point. Because General Boy, now he can keep shooting for the rest of the round. Yeah, and then they get the final kills. Boy, Flair and Boogie all getting a kill there in the final section of that round. Wolv really need to be more careful with this diffuser because they seem to lose it way too early in the round, and it costs them every single round. Every single round they've lost because the defense had so much pressure on them. Usually the attack has so much pressure in that if they get a wall open, like they did in round 1, they have the advantage. But then they just left that wall. They didn't even leave one person there. And then they lost the diffuser. And then it just fell apart. When they lose the diffuser, their attack falls apart. And it's not good. Because they've lost it every single round. And it's been the reason why they've lost every single round. Because, yes, Redbrick has been doing really, really well this game. But I wouldn't say that it's because of him that they're winning. It's because the Wolv are being done with their diffuser. They're not being careful with it. They're not making sure that whoever has it isn't going to be chasing people. They really, what they need to do is give it to the Thermite and make sure the Thermite isn't going to take gunfights that he knows he like, if he is 100% sure he can win the gunfight, then he can take it. But if he isn't 100% sure he can kill that person, then he shouldn't take gunfights. That is how a diffuser player should work. You shouldn't really take gunfights at all until that diffuser is down. Going to drug and storage here for Legion. This is the only place they could go because they've won everywhere else. After this, though, they will have buff back to go over there. Redbrick's going to bandit off one wall, so if they want that open, they're going to have to use IQ from both Maverick Cricket. General Boy sticking this Maestro. They've scrapped the Mozzie and the Wolv here, probably because they've realised they don't really need it. Two fake plats, or Wolv, sorry, are going to bring Lion this time, which could work against Legion here because they don't have Mute, they don't have Vigil. Although Thuggy on this one Mai could be quite strong because they have an AR on the defense, and the Org is a reasonably strong AR. I would say it's possibly, depending on how you use it, better than Jaeger's, although Jaeger's is very strong. So QB sitting an initiation side, Flare, he's probably, yeah, what he's going to do is he's going to play off of Thuggy's death likely here. He's going to smoke him off. Make sure that they can't take this sight line, but if they do get in and kill Thuggy... Redbrick gets his kill here, though, so I'm going to swap over to him. Let's see. He does see that line. He's probably going to be able to get this pick. All he needs to do is go for another run out. Lion is going to expect it. But he's holding this so slowly that I don't know if he's going to be able to hold it too well. Maverick's going to try and peek this. Let's see, what's Redbrick going to do? Redbrick's just going to watch it tight. When he hears someone, he is going to peek around this corner, I reckon. He does like to play it aggressive. Sees the Maverick. The Maverick doesn't react very quickly, so Redbrick just gets that kill. That's a double kill for Redbrick this round. Redbrick's been performing impeccably this game. Sees the IQ. They do get a crossfire, so although Redbrick does die, QB on the Cav has gotten the down. So if he kills the Lion here, he could possibly get this entire round for them. So he sees the Lion. They're going to try and play this in Cafeteria. All three of the attacking operators are now in Cafeteria, so they should be getting the defense over there, maybe? No, they're not playing it. They're not trying to play these kills here. I think they're just playing it smart. Because, yeah, I don't know what their plan is here. So QB does get a down onto the sledge. So that's going to be 2 operators on the attack. That's going to be 20 health. So 1 bullet from pretty much anyone on the defense here, besides Flare maybe if he's using his SMG, can kill 2 people of their team. There's only 1 player who can really actually survive any hits at all. So, yeah, Thuggy gets killed onto right. It's likely that the IQ is going to come next very soon. Box alarm goes off. So, Dezo's going to take a lot of damage to General Boy here. Is General Boy going to be able to get the kill? Thuggy gets another kill. He's probably going to be able to get this kill onto the Lion as well. Is he going to push it? Lion is going to push here. Thuggy's probably going to get this kill. No, he's just going to... Sorry about the voice break there. He's just going to wait out, play it smart, not risk his life. For no reason. So that's 4-0 now with Legion. I think my prediction was wrong. It's instead going to be very dominant. Maybe even looking for a 7-0 here, which is going to be the second 7-0 of the entire season, which is strange because Wolv were seen as, in my opinion, the strongest team in the league, but now roster changes have caused them to just plummet. I would not say that they're even top 4 material anymore, but they got lucky with their first games having a really strong roster, strong players winning those games, and I think the start of their decline was when they lost to Alpha. They lost 3 players. I found out from Right yesterday. 3 players actually quit their team, and now it looks like Baron has also left their team, or he just couldn't make this game. But regardless, it's not looking good for Wolv here. But it is looking extremely good for Legion, not only because they're going to win this game, but because they are 100% in the top 4 now. Because they will be going on to 15 points from 12. Yes, Wolv could bring this back, but from the performance of this game from both teams, I would say, like, looking at these leaderboards, the highest kills on Wolv is 4, and that's equal KD as well. Whereas Redbrick, the top fragger of Legion, is 10 and 2. So he has killed their entire team twice. If we compress that into these 4 rounds, if we wanted to count it as he got 2 aces and then he died twice without getting any kills. So that's still a lot, and let's not forget Thuggy with those 2 kills in the 2 rounds himself as well. Every person on Legion can shine, but I would say Redbrick is the standout player on their team, and he can turn the tide of a game very quickly with his playstyle, because he plays very aggressive, and it quite often takes teams off guard. So let's see if Wolv can adapt to this. So, bringing a fairly fragger-heavy comp here with 3 fraggers and only 2 supports. Bright family going from a fragging role to a support role mid-game here. It might be a bad adaptation, but you never know. So we'll see how it's going to go. I don't know if it can work or not. I don't know. It could work, but it also might not. It really depends on how coordinated these guys are, because any push can work if they're coordinated. So King's going to enter on the Dragon Stairs side of the map along with Illicit. Right Framley's going to drop to General Boy, and Redbrick's also going to get a kill. Stormy, however, is going to get a slight trade, but QB is going to get that refrag back, so now it is 2v4, and it's not looking good for Wolv, is it? So Illicit and King are just going to work their way towards the objective and see if they can do something. They do still have the diffuser, which is good. If they play this right, they could still win this round. Illicit's going to open that. He's going to take damage to be here, but I think he's going to get this kill. Red Brick falls to King of Egypt. QB is very, very low here, so Illicit or King can both get the kills onto them. So it's really down to Flare and General Boy here to get this round. QB's probably going to try and go for a long flank here, up Dragon Stairs, get these pigs back onto them. Zophia's moved down onto Yellow Stairs now. Gets pinged by the proximity alarm, which isn't going to be good for him because now Legion probably does know where they are. QB slowly working his way back towards Wolv, making sure that he's not quite known yet. So they know that both of the players now are on Yellow Stairs, so QB could get this flank kill off. QB could very, very easily kill both of these people here. Because I don't think that Wolv are aware at all that he's doing this. Once that fire goes, QB can get both of these kills. QB gets a kill onto Zofia. Right from King of Egypt is going to repeat this. Try and get the refrag. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get it. QB does fall to the bug. Let's see, how is this going to work? King of Egypt doesn't have very long left. He just has a diffuser, slightly higher than half health. General Boy's just going to hide out. Flare gets the kill. Very, very fast paced at the end of that round. But ultimately Legion got those final kills. Amazing decision from QB to go for that flank because it paid off. It was just a little error on his part that he didn't get that kill onto the book, but that one kill was enough to bring it heavily into the favor of Legion at the end of that. So 5-0, last defending round for Legion. If they win this, they are almost definitely going to get the 7-0. Unless Wolv are so good on defense, they are a different team pretty much. Wolv are going to swap some operator picks. Stormy's going to go into Dokkaebi, but with Flare on mute, that's not going to be too effective. Red Brick's going to play the Vigil, which is going to avoid everybody except the Doki. He's going to swap onto Oryx here, though, which, if played right, is a very, very strong operator, and I am personally an advocate of Oryx. I think he is one of the most slept on defenders in the game, and you've just got to use your brain, and he's one of, if not, in my opinion, the strongest defender. I know that's a little controversial, but he can support his other roamers really, really well because he can get across the map. He could play, like, he could slow down the game so much because of the fact that he can move so much, he can make it so that the attackers are always paranoid that they're going to get ran up on him. He's sort of like a budget cav, but instead of being stealthy, he just moves fast. He also has the brute force ability of being able to run rotation wherever he wants, and of course he has that vertical mobility, which is really, really strong. So if Right Family, for example, tried to play this site vertically, Red Brick can just jump up a hatch that's a little bit away from the objective and run in and just say, no, you're not doing that. Let's see where the attackers are going to spawn here. So, Right spawn Teacups, probably going to push onto Cafeteria with Stormy and Egypt. So 3 people are going to take Cafeteria here. No, King is going to go Arcade Window maybe, or Barrels, along with Dezo. So it's probably looking like they're going to Maverick a hole in the top of the wall, or just shoot out a hole in the top. Throw a grenade over the hole in Barrels, and then use that to get rid of the Mute Jammer or the Cade Electro Claw that's on, and they can get that reinforcement off. Stormy got to a gunfight with Red Brick. Red Brick coming out victorious, and then Red Brick getting reflagged by Right Family there. So that is equal on both teams now. Both teams, 4 players each, full health each. Illicit. Let's see. Is King gonna go for a Maverick trick, or is he gonna just nade over the top for Dezo to get this wall. It's looking like he's going to go for the nade, although... Oh, he gets it down onto Thuggy, but he doesn't get the electric floor. It's actually very, very difficult to nade an electric floor away. Cav gets the pick from above. QB gets a pick. That's onto the thermite, so Maverick, really, he can't get through that wall now. Well, he can, but it's not going to be very easy. So Thuggy is down in sight now. Flair's going to go for the res. QB's just going to hold his ground here because I think he knows that, yes, someone is going to be coming for him. And King of Egypt is probably going to get picked off here. No! QB decides to go for a knife, which was a really, really big mistake on his part, and he gets picked off. King of Egypt is, however, half health, so he's going to be a fairly easy kill for someone on Legion now. Right and Illicit both going to Throne Door. King is going to try and open a hole big enough for him to get into sight. But I don't know if this is the right play, because if he gets heard or found out that he's on this wall, he's going to get picked off. It's not easy to hold a wall like this as Maverick. Zoffy's going to try and shoot General Boy through the wall, it's looking like. Trying to stop him holding that wall so King can get through a lot easier. If King does get this wall open though, it could work in the favour of Wolv here. He does have the wall Maverick trick now. Right Family gets into sight, kills Flare, Thuggy gets Illicit. So it's 2v2 here now. It is going to work in the defender's favour though, because King is only just getting into sight now. He's going to have to go for this plant immediately. He doesn't really have time. Right Family just gets Thuggy. There's just General Boy left. He does know that the plant's going down. Is he going to be able to stop it? And Wolv finally retaking a round in their last chance to retake a round before they swap onto the defense. That was well played by both teams, but I think the luck of Right Family managing to get in there, not get picked off, and then him managing to get a pick onto Thuggy really swung the chances of Legion being able to win that round, because leaving it was just one person versus two, it's really, really difficult, especially when that diffuses down, to be able to retake that. So Legion bringing a fairly support-heavy composition here, running no hard fragging roles, bringing Nomad, Habana, Thermite, and Maverick, so 3 hard breaches. Redbrick's gonna maybe go onto Habana, not Habana, Thatcher here. Yep, he is, so that's going to help out the Thermite here. They are on Armory and Throne, so Thatcher is very strong here. QB with Maverick may go the opposite side to Barrels, and then they're going to get that crossfire very quickly, so Thermite's going to make a lot of noise in Barrels, and then the Maverick can get the wall open quietly on the other side, which, if played right and played at the same time, the Wolv aren't going to hear that. Flare is going to play the smokes here. It's probably going to be the Legion go for a plant strategy here. So they're probably going to get Barrels wall, or I'm going to call it boat wall, or bumper car wall. I don't know call outs for this map. They're going to get one of those 2 walls, smoke it off, flame off anywhere that they can get pushed from, and then they're going to get this plant down. General Boy is on Nomad, so he can stop any rotations. Yeah, this is a really good composition, and I imagine that their plan for this is solid as well. Oryx on the defense here could stop a lot of these things, although the Nomad is a pretty big counter for him. So he needs to be aware of these Nomads, make sure that he's not going to get hit by them, because if he gets hit by an air jab, it's pretty much over for him if they're nearby it. If they're nearby the air jab, it's over for Oryx. Oryx is strong, but Nomad is his kryptonite. So, yeah. Right, so there are bandit chokers on that wall that are gonna have to go. Red brick on the Thatcher, so that's gonna be easy to get rid of them. The hatch isn't open, so they know that they're not gonna get shot from above, because Pulse isn't an operator in this that's allowed to be played. They're gonna hit that wall with the thermite charge almost immediately, I would imagine. It's been Thatcher now. Red brick's gonna watch his flank, and then Thuggy's gonna get this wall open straight away. The wall is going to be open now, and then it's just a matter of executing their plan now. So either Thuggy's going to go back in there again, doing a similar thing to what Wolv did. They're just leaving the wall. Redbrick did get in a quick gunfight with the Oryx there, leaving Oryx on half health. Oryx, no, the Mutes are in a gunfight here. Or is he just trying to pre-fire someone through the wall? I think he was trying to shoot someone through the wall. Oryx now on the arcade balcony here. Drops down into arcade lobby. Throws a frag over. QB trying to pick off this bandit here so that they can get in and plant, because there's only 2 people in sight for Wolv. Really, if they bait out... Oh no, bandit doesn't have a C4. All they need to do is get diffuser over here. If they get flare over there, that's it. They can get the plant off, because Dezo will have to either blind fire or run into the smoke. Stormy does get into a fight here. Is he going to get picked off? He does see the thermite. Is Stuggy going to be able to... Stuggy doesn't know. Stuggy didn't know. He didn't hear those shots. He's probably going to get this wall off before he dies, though. So he does get that wall. Just going to see him up top. And Mew, just in time, stops that thermite charge from going off. So that's going to work in the favour of Wolv here. Legion still have a health pool advantage, but I don't know if it's going to be enough to win this. So they really need to deal with these roamers, and they need to deal with them now before it's going to mess them up badly. So what Legion are probably looking to do is just try and get this diffuser off, and they need to get it off now. They don't have long left to do it. They need to do it now. Bandit gets the pick onto QB, and Stormy gets the pick onto Red Brick. So Legion are probably going to lose this round now, because they don't have time, they don't have mana advantage. Legion just get a flare, so he gets a kill onto Stormy. People in the sight, and so you just get a kill. Is Flare going to be able to get a plant down here? No, he knows that if he enters, he's going to die. So they save their KD. I think they accepted the fact that because of those roamers, they couldn't win that. Very well played there from Wolv, especially that mute, killing that thermite charge just about as it went off. So that probably put a big dent into Legion's plan, because their plan probably rode on those 2 walls being opened. So Thuggy and Red Brick gonna swap who's playing the Thermite and the Thatcher here. QB's gonna go onto Ash instead of the Maverick. The Maverick wasn't really used last round, so I feel like going onto Ash is a better call, because he can get more frags on Ash than he can with Maverick, because the R4C is just an insane gun. Other than that, bringing the exact same composition. On the defense here, bringing more intel, and then they've got Vigil for intel denial here. Bringing that Oryx again. Looks like Stormy really likes Oryx, and for good reason. It works really well last round to delay the attack. Dezo rebringing that Bandit. Bandit is almost always required, so that's understandable as well. Although with a Thatcher, unless you're bandit tricking it, it won't work, and on a quad wall it's going to be difficult to bandit trick. So we'll see how this is going to go. It could go either way this round. If Legion win it, they bring it to match point. So they're going to be hungry for these round wins now. They just need to not get stressed out about it, because they still have a 3-round advantage. And if they win this, that's a 4-round advantage. And yeah, so like Legion, they are fine. They are under no actual pressure to win rounds. They can afford to lose rounds. But defense here, they pretty much have to win or they lose, because if they lose 2 rounds, they lose the game. So they have to win round after round after round, which is a lot of pressure for Wolv here. So 4 people of Legion are going to go to roof here. QB is going to... And it's looking like bathroom here that he's going to end. No, he's going to go to roof as well. So pretty much all of Legion... I'm pretty sure... Yeah, every single member of Legion are going to go to the roof here. Which... Yeah, I could agree with this for a bunk attack, because you've got that hatchery that goes down onto yellow side, which is very, very useful, because you can pick people off. You're in pretty strong positions from that hatch. We've got Dezo, who's going to be proning by the bomb. Does Right Family have a shield? Because if he doesn't, he's really not in a good position at all. Illicit's going to get that pick onto Red Brick. That's really bad. They've lost their hard breacher now as Legion, so that's not good. Because they can't get that quad wall anymore, so they're going to need to adapt their strategy right now and decide what they're going to do, whether or not they're going to keep the same strategy and just take out the quad wall, or if they're going to just change it altogether. So Flair's going to go to Cafeteria now. He's going to drone himself in, make sure that he is safe to enter. If he drones the arcade side, he's going to see the people that he can kill. No, he isn't, so he's going to enter Cafeteria and probably peek arcade side straight away. Because he's droned himself in on yellow, so all he needs to do is watch arcade. I think he's a little paranoid here, he's going to re-drone it. Yeah, he's a little paranoid, making sure that he's 100% safe. So I think he knows he's safe now. So he's going to enter. Yeah, he's going to peek arcade side. What the smartest play for him to do would be to push that side and then have a teammate push the other side and get a crossfire into to Daycare. QB is going to be heard on the yellow stairs. Although no one is peeking him massive yet. Right family drops to Flair there, so that's strong because they've brought back this QB gets Dezo, so that's now Flair with the mana, not Flair, Legion with the mana advantage. Thuggy's in sight now. Flair's gonna go for the plant. Stormy does get Thuggy though. So QB could probably get a crossfire onto him. Yeah, QB just gets Stormy there, so Flair's gonna get the plant down. King of Egypt just get General Boy here. Are they going to be able to hold the plant? And they're not! So Illicit comes in and kills Flair, who was getting the plant down, and then King of Egypt finishes off, I believe, yeah, that's QB there. So, just after Red Brick died on that Thermite, Legion slowed down way too much. That plan, it was really good, but it was executed too late. If they'd have done that with 30 seconds left, that would have worked, because they wouldn't have been under so much pressure. Because if Flair died and they had 30 seconds left, they could have adapted to that straight away, and they would have also had more time to clear the room, but they had such little time left. Like, if they were in there going for the plant at 30 seconds, they would have had so much more time to adapt to things. But because it was around 15 seconds, they had no time, they just had to run in. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. Running an identical comp besides Right has gone on to Echo instead of Maestro this time on Legion, not Legion, Wolv. So Legion are going to bring a Montang this time. It's probably a strong pick. I would imagine Wolv are going to Rug here. No, okay, they're going to play the initiation. It's likely that the Monty is going to enter on this balcony here, and then enter in through Cash Stash, maybe walk through Bathroom, enter into A, and then get a plant off here. Either that, or they're going to walk in through Cafeteria, go over the walkway, and into Vault, and do a similar strategy, just get a plant off in A. That's probably what their strategy is going to be, because B it's not that easy to attack. Because unless they play this wall that King is now reinforcing, it's not that easy to attack. But it is a stronger place to plant, but it's more difficult to get the plant in there, because you can plant behind this this little wall thingy here, which is going to make it a hell of a lot more difficult to kill someone who's planting there. So Red Brick, General Boy, Flare, all spawning bumper cars side. So yeah, it is looking like they are going to launch their attack from that balcony. Or are they going to enter underneath? They are going to enter underneath. Oh, it's because they found out that someone's underneath, I think. I think they found out that someone is underneath here. Yeah, and whoever that was, I think it was Illicit. Yeah, he's now backed off. So they know Illicit is nearby, but they also know that by now he could be back at objective. Because he only needs to go up the staircase. Stormy gets found, doesn't kill the drone, I don't think. He's going to back off into lockers. That's not a good position for him to be in, because he only has one escape, and that's towards the enemy if they go that way. General Boy dies, well, goes down currently, but is probably going to die here to the Valk. So he's King of Egypt gets his finish. Thuggy's gonna have to drop down. QB also drops to Stormy here. Red Brick dies as well. Oh no, Stormy gets a double kill this round. Legion, I don't think they know what to do. I think something's happened. Either Wolv are just a million times better on defense than they are on attack, or Legion are getting angry because either one team is playing 20 times better or one team is playing 20 times worse. Like, Legion's either playing a lot worse or Wolv's playing a lot better because it's completely flipped from what it was like on the attack. Thuggy's not even going to be able to protect Flare there. That's not good. And Stormy with a quad kill this round. Flawless round there from Wolv. I genuinely feel like, yeah, and Thuggy with a panic knife there. I think Legion are getting tilted here. I think they're getting angry, and this might be where Wolv take these rounds back and possibly even win it 7-5. Because from that, Legion didn't even get a single kill. So, Wolv are going to take Kapkan this round. They're going to bring Wumai. They're going to keep the Vigil, Bandit, and Oryx. Those three have appeared, I'm fairly sure, every round now of their defense. Kapkan's going to 6th pick to Jaeger. They're going to bring Nook with Red Brick on attack this time. Flare's going to go on to Sledge. Thuggy's going to return to his classic Gridlock. I think they're reverting to their previous strategies from past games here to try and just see if something can work to win, because they've lost 4 rounds in a row now. And I think they're grasping at straws, trying to find something that's going to work, because they only need 2 rounds and they can win. So now they have lost these 4 rounds. Like, now they've lost enough rounds that Legion are under pressure to win, and if they don't win, they are at severe disadvantage to lose the game. Because all Wolv need are 3, Legion only need one less round than Wolv need to win. So, yeah. It's looking good for Wolv, not so great for Legion, but Legion still could win this. Let's see, Red Brick and Thuggy both going to spawn main entrance together. Flare's going to spawn at Teacups with QB. General Boy spawning all the way over at Bumper Cars alone. Red Brick's going to go above. They're probably going to play a vertical play here. I think they found that Vigil, that's why Red Brick's coming this way. Red Brick's going to drone. Probably going to take, better cover. He's going to drone himself in, make sure he's safe. They are struggling to take out these roamers, and I think that's probably why Thuggy's brought Gridlock here, because they can lock off the staircases and make sure that they're safe from above. They also have General Boy just in case Thuggy dies, and vice versa. They can lock off these flanks no matter what now, which is going to help deal with the Oryx. Stormy holding a bullet hole defense here. I don't know where that's onto, but if someone on Legion does walk through that area, they're not going to survive. They're going to die. Illicit on cams now. King of Egypt is going to be in throne room, right, trying to shoot up through the ceiling, I think. General Boy still droning. Red Brick is now in on the arcade side. They do have full dominance over the area of top floor that they want. QB is going to push towards the Oryx here. He could move into bunk here and maybe wallbang. Red Brick sees the Oryx, gets some damage onto him, doesn't quite get the kill. QB does get Illicit though here. So Oryx has dropped down. So now they have 100% hold over top floor. Single player on top floor on Wolv here. So Legion are 100% safe here. Oryx is going to be so low that I doubt he's going to be able to take another gunfight now. Oryx is around 20 health here. Is the C4 going to be able to get a kill? It does! Dezo gets the kill onto Flare here. King of Egypt is, however, very, very low. Yep, and Red Brick gets the kill with the Deagle onto King of Egypt there. So, Legion still are very strong here. Looking like they're probably going to take this round. 4v3 here with their Oryx being very, very low. They do, however, need to move downstairs and probably look to get this plant off now, though. because they don't have a lot of time left, and I think they're starting to realise that. They're starting to realise they need to get downstairs, and they need to get downstairs now, because otherwise they're not going to be able to get the plant off. Yeah, it's looking like they're going to push down the yellow stairs here, enter through bathroom, get this plant off, get it off fast. Stormy gets picked off in the corridor, doesn't really even damage anyone. So, let's see, where's Redbrick going to push from? It looks like he's going to push, yeah, in from bathroom. QB's going to open this for him. He doesn't see the person behind the shield. Let's see, is Redbrick going to... No, Redbrick dies as well, and they're not going to be able to get the plant off because it's too late. Right from behind that shield. And QB not having two Ash charges there. If he'd have had another Ash charge, he probably would have hit that shield with it. But, oh my god, yeah. It's the same thing as last round. Legion just took too long. But this, like, they had a massive advantage. I think they all got caught up in the vertical play when really there was only two people that needed to stay up for that, and that was Sledge and Nomad. Really what they should have done was, when Sledge was opening the floor, Nomad should have stayed, locked off the flanks, watched them, and then the other three players of Legion should have gone downstairs and started, like, choking out the site, making sure that any roamers were also in sight, so that vertical play was more effective.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So, Wolv returning to Throne here, as it is their reset on their sites now. So they are able to return to old sites. After this round they will be able to return to Bunk as well. So if they lose this, they have a choice between Bunk and also this site again. So Wolv are in a good position here for the sites that they can choose, because Throne is, in my opinion, the strongest site on Theme Park. We'll see how Legion attack this though, because if their plan, if everything goes according to plan, their push onto this can be really strong. They're sticking the Nook, that did work very well last round. Just a couple of things that really caught them off guard, and that was mainly the one either. That last round, they're going to enter barrels, get that wall. Although the mute jammers and the bandit charges are going to stop them getting through unless they get a nade over the top. Well, Redbrick does have nades, so that is possible. They found the Oryx this round. Yeah, Flare finds the Oryx with his drone. Redbrick now in barrels, so the Thermite is probably safe to enter. I don't know what he is doing here. King of Egypt in a fight with, I don't know who there, but King of Egypt gets the kill onto to QB there. So Legion are now at a disadvantage here. Wolv at the advantage. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with Legion. They've not quite got it this round. These last few rounds, they're not. Yeah. They do have the like the control over ground that they need to be able to get this site, but they need to do it fast, because with Amanda's advantage, they need to go faster. They can't slow down with Amanda's advantage, because it's just going to mess you up, and it's going to mess you up bad. General Boy, just see whoever that was. I think it was Dezo. Dezo's going to return to his safe place on Throne. General Boy falls to Stormy. That's really not good. Redbrick's inside though, and he gets a melee. Dougie gets a kill onto Stormy. Flare gets a kill onto King. Oh my god, that retake. Dougie, all he needs to do, walk into Workshop. Dougie, however, shoots Flare. What are you doing, man? He needs to walk into. Oh no! Dougie gets killed by Illicit. All he needs to do is just run in there. And now I don't know if they're going to be able to win it, but Dezo does get that kill onto... Flare gets a kill onto Dezo. Redbrick's starting to get this plant down. It's looking like they're probably going to be able to hold this here, because it's 1v2. They are going to have the diffuser down now. Let's see, where's Illicit going to come from? He's going to come from the throne door. Flare is going to be watching that side. And then Red Brick's going to be watching it from the other side. They're going to be watching it quite strong here. Red Brick does get a little bit of damage onto him, and Flare does get the kill. So now it is match point for Legion here, but it is still all to play for because Wolv only need to bring back 1 round. This is going to be a massive morale boost for Legion here, though, because they have lost a bunch of rounds in a row. But this is them saying, no, we're not losing this game. We refuse. We need this to make sure that we're top 4. We're not losing this game. So I am confident now that Legion with this now, like, they've stopped Wolves' momentum, I think, now. So hopefully for them they can win this. But still, Wolv, of course, only 1 round and they bring it to overtime, so they very, 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 very well could win this round. So running almost an identical comp here, except they're gonna bring a bring an IQ instead of an Ash here this round for Legion. Red Brick's gonna stick this knock. It worked really well last round. Why not do it again? He's able to enter that site without getting found out. So Wolv are gonna return to Throne here. They're probably gonna just. They might try and anchor more here, because I feel like their issue was they only had 2 people in sight, and one of them was on cams, which meant Red Brick, because Knock can't be seen on cams when she's just walking, he just destroyed the barbed wire, shot out those bandit wires, and then he just activated his hell, and then just walked in and knifed him. And if Red Brick had defused it, it would have been over even quicker.
5 seconds left.
So let's see, are they going to hold it better here? So Right Family, Egypt, and Dezo are going to be sitting inside this time, or is Egypt going to go somewhere else? Yeah, it looks like they're going to have 3 anchors, 2 roamers this time. So Lysic's going to sit Dragon side, and Stormy's going to sit Arcade side. Stormy's trying to, like, get a bunk. Yeah, he's going to bunker up and bunk here. I don't know how good of an idea that is, because he, especially as Oryx, you need to be able to move. You need to be able to have areas that you can go to. So Flare, Red Brick, Thuggy, and General all gonna go for a push into Bumper Car Room. Red Brick is now in. Gets a kill onto Illicit, so that's now an advantage for Legion here. So they only have 1 roamer left for Wolv here, who is Stormy over at Storage now. So I think Stormy's going to try and push onto these attacking players who are going to be in Bunker Car wall. Maybe no, he's just going to hold this sideline. Probably make sure that they can't get the yellow stairs wall into Workshop, because that's going to mess with both Jaeger and Maestro. Stormy might try and peek this maybe. Thuggy, however, has stopped peeking that. So Flare's droning. Red Brick's going to try and probably nade over the top of that, get rid of the bandit charges, so that General Boy can get this wall open. We're going to see how this is going to go now. Red Brick probably going to... Oh, okay, Thuggy sacrificing a smoke to get rid of that ADS. General Red Brick doesn't quite get the bandits that time, but he does get them this time. Dezo doesn't have any more bandit charges now, so General, he's going to be able to get this wall. Yeah, General's going to be able to get this wall off. Stormy gets a kill onto Flare though, so that's a good pick, especially because Flare is very strong in the late round pushes. So I don't think Red Brick... Yeah, Red Brick didn't see Dezo, and then he gets picked by King, who's over in Workshop. So it might be the Wolv win this, although General Boy does still have another thermite charge, so he could get another wall open and retake this. So with only 20 seconds left on the clock, though, I don't know how fast they're going to be able to play this. Where's Stormy? Is Stormy going to be able to stop that? Stormy is going to be able to stop that wall again! So That's the second time someone on Wolv have stopped that wall getting open, and then he's just going to piece it because he knows that's our last thermite charge, and that's probably it for Legion on this round because they have to get in, they have to get this plant off, and it's probably too late to do that. Dougie's going to try and get this plant off. QB does get in, and he's probably going to be able to stop this Jaeger. Yes, he does. And Dougie gets his plant off. Is he going to be able to get the Maestro here? And he does! And Legion, amazingly played there from QB. He does actually manage to finish off this round and finish off the game. Legion taking a 7-5 victory over Wolv here, bringing back the last 2 rounds to win the game. Amazingly played by Legion. I can't imagine how happy they are for that now because they've finally secured their place in the top 4. Nobody can kick them out of the top 4 now, so there's 3 teams that are 100% in the top 4 now. That's Wolv, Legion, and Alpha. So it's still between SYM and Fall that are playing tonight at 8. So in 20 minutes, SYM and Fall are going to play, and that's going to decide which one of them is going to be getting to the top 4. But there is also Panda, who are playing Prodigy, who, in my opinion, like they're going to win that game. So it's between Panda, SYM, and Prodigy now. Not Prodigy, Fall. Panda, SYM, and Fall. Those 3 teams now, they have 1 spot and 3 teams are fighting for it. So if depending on who wins the SYM Fall game, that will depend on who's going to make top 4. We've got Hall of Legend joining the party now. Hey guys, how good are you feeling after that win? You guys are top 4 now, that's secure.
Hey! Yeah. Attacking theme park is
I'll
so hard.
That